Let us see what is minor. Here is the definition for the minors. The minors of an element in a determinant is a determinant that is left after removing intersecting row and column of that element, and it is of order 1 less than that of the given determinant. So I will show you in written form for your clear understanding. Okay, for example, we have determinant of third order A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3. So let us say that these are the elements of the determinant. So in general, we show minor as Mij, which means minor of that particular row and column. For example, if you are finding minor for A1, so A1, it is first row of first column, so we show it like this, M11. And for, let's say, A3, okay? A3, so minor will be third row first column. So Mij is just the representation of minors. Okay, so let me show you how to find the minors of the determinant using some numbers. Let's say we have -2, we have nice background, say -2, 4, 2, 1, 5, -2 and 2. Let's say this is the determinant. Okay, this is the determinant of third order, and if you are asked to find the minor for -2, that is M, find the minor for first column first row. So what you will do, you will just ignore the intersecting elements. Okay, so intersecting elements, when we ignore, we are left with 5, -3, 2, 2. So just cross multiply 5 times 2 minus -3 times -2. So 5 times 2 is 10 minus, so minus plus 3 to 6. So 10 minus 6 is 4. So our minor is 4. Okay. So likewise, if you're asked to find minor for, let's say for this, okay, third row of first column, so we say M or I is D, isn't it? So what is left here? Ignore the intersecting element. We're left with 4, 2, 5, -3. Okay, which is 4 times -3 minus 5 times 2, -12 to 10. So it is -22. Same sign. Okay, so we add. So this is how we find the minors. Likewise, you will be able to find for the rest. Okay, but for the interest of time, we'll be doing very few examples here. Next, we have cofactor. Hope I'm not putting you into sleep. We are almost to the end, so please have patience, okay? So cofactor is the value obtained after applying appropriate sign to the minor of an element. So it's very simple thing. Okay, if you know how to find the minors, cofactor is just a matter of sign. So we represent cofactor as capital A I J, okay, which means -1, we have seen this one, I plus j, times M I J, okay, we are multiplying with the minor. If our minor, okay, if our minor, let's say our minor for m31 is negative 22, so what is the cofactor? So what we do, a31 equal to negative 1, so to the power, so I is row, isn't it? So third row of first column times negative 22. So negative 1, 3 plus 1 is 4. So isn't it even number multiply negative 1, it is positive, isn't it? Positive 1. So we are going to get positive, so we are going to get positive 1 times negative 22 will be negative 22 only. So our cofactor for third row first column will be negative 22. So this is how we find. Okay? If you want to see another example, let's take our own example for this one. Okay, m11, the value is 4. So what would be the cofactor? m11, our m11 was 4. So what is our cofactor? aig, or we say a11, a11 will be negative 1 to the power 1 plus 1, isn't it? 1 plus 1 times m11 is 4. So it is positive, isn't it? Negative 1 to the power 2, 1 plus 1 is 2, isn't it? It will be positive 1, again it will be 4 only. So again, don't think that it will be the cofactor and the minors will be same. Sometimes your minor will have different sign, so you should be very careful with this. Okay, negative 1 to the power I plus ith row plus jth column, this will make the difference.